Ready, break.
Mike 42, check, check. Mike 42, check, check.
Ready.
First carry for Melvin Gordon. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Set. 10 Lobo.
Check, 42's the mark. Hey, tighten down.
Deep grip.
Second and long. Before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, the big tight end, is so good. I'm more afraid to see Rats, the young Rats. Yeah, you're going to probably see more.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
A good pickup there at 22. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. He completes it to Julio Jones. A gain of 6 there on first.
Ready.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Here we go.
Tight dog. Get it.
They run it here at 40. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Letting one go deep, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it from the pin, and the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You got to let that happen. Going to play, and they responded to the challenge.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Game.
At the 17-yard line.
58.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Kill. Shoot.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Now Mahomes. Catch made here by Campbell. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end.
Yellow.
5 down. Stand up in.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 49-yard line. That shot running right.
Switch.
The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Like 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Double time, double time.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves, and expressing, just keep going. We're doing pretty well.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Here's King. They scored on a 36-yard punt, and the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
On 1st down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes is going to find Hill here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City 1st down.
Yellow.
On 1st down, just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, go, Rule, Ernie. Check. Back, 43.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other, that control the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1.
Tight on the left. Move. Hey, we got 4. Got 4 down. 4 down.
Yellow. 180.
take it away for a Chiefs touchdown. From 8 yards out, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Got it.
The Charger drive about to get going, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You better bring it.
2nd and 10. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
Never make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
He'll look to throw. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
First red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready?
Looking to throw. This is caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
Is there anything prettier than a well-executed post grab?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the table and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better.
And this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Luka Fitzpatrick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs. It's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Mike 42, check. Mike 43, grip.
Now Gordon on 1st down. A 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's it, baby.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 now.
This one is tied in on the right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
This quarterback now, 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got a 1st and 10. A throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you, I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
He looked to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Badgley's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt, just the way you used to hit a button.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Go! Let's go!
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive, they throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling it over.
1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
My five.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that. Throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give him a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL.
the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up for shutout time defensively. Nice job just to make sure. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker caught on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him perfectly communicating where he is, and they passed him out to each defender. And then making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Ready.
This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10. He's going to fire one deep over them. This is caught inside the 5. For a Charger touchdown. In for the score. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
They're looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something. First down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a drop. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Easy.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime report. Coach? Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better after they're here at half two, man.
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
43! 43!
Mahomes now to throw. This is picked up by Watkins. He's on here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, Ridley!
Now here's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
58 to Mike. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Switch.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not that time for Watkins. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
57. Hey, watch the slant.
He'll try it over. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
There's a pass on right side and complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Here we go! 15 line. 15 line. Ready?
Bring it.
Hey, Echo! Get it!
They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
On play action, they'll throw. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Back to throw here. Got Gordon open, completes it. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
It
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
They're
They're going to run. This is good. But they will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough day.
Every time he looks up, somebody's here defensively on the same pace on that play. Here's throw caught at the 5. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Let's go, let's bring it.
Let's be trip.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
That was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Fielded about a yard deep. But he stopped where he ultimately would have been if he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Yellow.
They start on the ground, and that takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking left side to Watkins, and he's got it. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where it came from.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
43, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This man to the outside. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, Sunday.
A run for Nick
Check
Chubb.
it.
Out across midfield down to the 45.
baby.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on
It's
opening
just me and
weekend
you.
show that he's right.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Easy.
Now Chubb. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that
He
defense.
was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to find Hill here. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On the ground is Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
You go touch my side.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Nick Chubb, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Ready up.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
Hey, Delta.
2nd and 10. Got it open man, it's Rattler. And they work this right upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Hustle, get it.
Now they run from the gun. It's good. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have a tempo period to go over things just like this. We're in a scenario. Tell you what they're looking looking for and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. Two division rivals and a great finish ahead as they come up on 1st and 10. They get them to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good old steam going.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance. That's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that away and bring up 2nd down.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here for what could be their final drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
We want it. Come to my world. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Mahomes to throw. He's got it up front. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort. They're trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Yellow. Alpha. 58 to the mic. 58 to the mic.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. And complete it to Hill. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
Let's go.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
58 right there.
Back to throw. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch go for 8 yards.
Big series right here. We got to step in.
Back to throw. Mahomes. That is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Do. Sponge. No. Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. This is caught. That's Watkins. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
They give the try again. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
15.
Now Mahomes. Oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the slap, watch the slap.
They'll look to throw. Open man is held, he's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Yellow. Yellow. Delta.
He's back to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
On Sunday.
Back to throw. And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
I'm thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
It's your time, baby. We need a point.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're up by 1. They have the football. The key here, just don't do anything silly, right, Charles?
That's exactly right. You know, all the admonitions as they ran out there. Take care of the ball. Secure everything. Be tight in everything that you do. No let up. No crazy plays. And they can go home with a victory.
Let's see here if they can do one of those things and hang on to this victory. They run. Chunk. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
The real football.
Not preseason football,
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Chiefs, They can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the one-point victory here in the opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire